So it is a rainy day in the Woodstock, Roswell area, but it's not going to dampen our spirits any. Yesterday was the 45th anniversary of the debut episode of The Muppet Show. And I am a giant Muppet nerd, and so we are headed to the Center for Puppetry Arts today to check out the Jim Henson Exhibit there, as well as other items. But first, we need to get some brunch. And we have this beautiful lady right over here. And Talley, where are we headed for brunch?
We are going to Adele's on Canton Street in Roswell.
Okay.
And I did a search a couple months ago, probably 6 months ago, for best brunch places in Roswell, Georgia. And Adele's on Canton came up as #1, and it did not disappoint. And it's Cajun style, which is not typically my thing, but it was fantastic. I don't even remember what we got. Some pancakes. You got French toast?
I got French toast. You got the pancakes. The pancakes were the bomb.
The pancakes were the best pancakes I've ever had in my life. And they had some kind of pimento cheese fritters as an appetizer with some kind of red pepper or honey sauce. That was awesome. I don't remember what else.
So other stuff.
I remember they had like a whiteboard with the list of specials and desserts, and they had about like 10 desserts listed, and they all sounded fantastic. We're like, did we get dessert with breakfast? Because we're pretty stuffed, so we didn't, but it was tempting.
So come along with us as I play with my brand new gimbal and try to get the screen set properly.
Please tell people what a gimbal is.
A gimbal is a stabilizer.
I kept calling it a toy. Alex,
and
not a toy.
it's also not working quite right because it's slightly tilted. So come along with us on this adventure as we're slightly askew, and let's have some fun. So as we mentioned, Canton, or Adele's on Canton is a Cajun style place. We are here for brunch, and we're going to take a look inside and see how awesome this place is. Want to just get you guys a shot of the menu here. They do breakfast, brunch Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They also have a cocktail list with some of their signature cocktails. And big surprise, they have a hurricane. Huge selection of beers, too. And here is their wine list. Talley pointed out that they also have their lunch menu. Yeah. They do have the beignets here, so it makes me wonder, we're here, and it's a New Orleans place. So the big question becomes, do we get the beignets? And why are we asking? The answer is yes. Okay, Tal, what all did you get?
I got the pancakes, scrambled eggs, and hash browns. That is a ton of hash browns.
That is a huge amount of hash browns. So, I have gotten the omelet with ham and bacon, and mozzarella and cheddar cheese. Mozzarella and cheddar cheese. And I got it with the house-made fries.
So what'd you think?
I was going to ask you.
It was good. It wasn't as good as the first time we were here.
Yeah.
Which I remembered was in January, because I remember the chef having a Saints jersey on for playoffs.
Yeah.
But my pancakes were awesome.
The pancakes were delicious. Very soft.
They were really good.
Very fluffy.
Eggs were good. And the hash browns were terrible. They came out ice cold, like they had been sitting in the refrigerator.
A little unfortunate in that regard. My omelet was good, but not great. A little lack of flavor, but that may have been on me because I said that I had ordered with Swiss and cheddar, and I had ordered Swiss and mozzarella. So there really wasn't an addition to that.
Yeah.
So I think next time...
You're looking for like a sharper cheddar taste.
Want a sharper cheddar taste in the omelet, but
yeah.
it was still good.
But it was good. And the service was good. The food came out fast.
Yeah.
And it's always...
it's a unique atmosphere.
It's a unique atmosphere. It's fun. The decor is pretty.
Yeah.
Lots of New Orleans vibes. They didn't have the pimento cheese fritters like they did last time, so I was kind of missing that. And
gives us an excuse to come back.
Was too full for the beignets. So
yeah, so another time for the beignets, another time for the fritters.
Yeah.
So, and with that being said, we're going to head to the Center for Puppetry Arts.
Holla!
It's a dumb joke, but it's a favorite. So the Center for Puppetry Arts used to be an elementary school. And I know this for two very important reasons. One, there's actually a photo of it inside the center. We'll get a shot of that. And two, my mother used to go here. I don't think we can fit through this door, Tal.
It's for Alice in Wonderland.
What is this, a puppet theater for ants?
Yes.
As you walk into the center, the first thing they've got is a photo spot for probably the coolest crib on the planet, Big Bird's Nest. Film during the show, obviously, but I did want to get you guys a shot of the set for
cute.
Mother Goose. Yeah, and this is the same theater that we saw the Ghastly Dreadfuls in a couple of years back.
Right.
So we've just gotten out of Mother Goose.
The puppetry show was very good.
Yep, very clever.
Entertaining, had some good singing. Audience participation.
Very good for small children, but still entertaining for adults.
The puppets were good, yeah.
Yeah, they did a really good job with it. And really interesting since it's only done with two people.
And they had rod puppets, marionettes, and shadow puppets.
Okay, all kinds of neat puppetry. So Mother Goose runs through September 26th.
And it's only an hour long. Today they had a sensory-friendly show for autism and others on the spectrum. And they have another one coming up of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, sensory-friendly, on November 14th.
Yep. So check out puppets.org for more information. When you first enter the Henson Exhibit, you get this amazing mural or photo with some of our favorite Muppets. And the man who started it all. And this whole exhibit goes through the incredible history, starting from his days in Washington, D.C., all the way through his time with the Muppet films and beyond. I love this stained glass, this photo of the stained glass, and I so want one for myself. We got a bunch of characters that you may not remember, such as Bert's sister Bertha and his nephew Brad, and one of my favorite, Sherlock Hemlock. There's Talley getting a selfie with a camel. And this is one of my favorite obscure ones. This is King Godfish, or Goshposh, and he was used in the live-action special Hey Cinderella, which was from the 1960s. So it was about the same time that he started doing Sesame Street. He was doing this as well. And then we get into Sesame Street. 50 years and counting. And when you first enter, you see the epic, iconic duo of Bert and Ernie. But if you turn right around, you get these two icons. Now, these two were put together because Carol Spiney was the performer of both, and we lost him just recently. So the Center for Puppetry Arts put their two Muppets together. So it's pretty fantastic. We've got Scooter, Mana, who is obviously one of the more famous Muppets that's not one of the regulars, and Miss Kitty, which I think is hysterical. I would be remiss if we didn't show the frog himself. And when it comes to space heroes, you have Julius Strangepork and Captain Link Hogthrob. It's really kind of amazing to see the size of these guys because they look huge and at the same time look just the size of your arm. And there's the beautiful Miss Piggy. And if you have a favorite Muppet, be sure to leave it in the comments down below. Love to find out what your favorite Muppet is. Doozers. This is one of my favorite. These are the characters from Labyrinth, including Sir Didymus, Fish Lips, and the talking door knocker. How cool is that? Got the head cast of Hoggle, and it's very strange. Hoggle is not on display here, and the reason for that is because he was lost in luggage, and he's currently at a luggage lost and found exhibit in, I believe, Alabama. So we had a great time at the Center for Puppetry Arts today. The puppet show, Mother Goose, was just fantastic, and their next big one is going to be Rudolph.
Rudolph, and the holidays, they said they'd have a sensory-friendly show
November
November
14th.
And the sensory-friendly shows are in the lower theater on the first floor. It's different than the big theater.
I think they had tonight's show downstairs simply for the set.
Could be.
But yeah, so tonight's show was in the lower stage.
It's really neat.
The main stage is a little bigger and usually has VIP seating for members. But what was your favorite thing to see today?
Well, the production of Mother Goose was great, and they had some fun little songs, and it was cute to see all the kids around us just laughing hysterically, and there was some audience participation going on. They had us, sing and dance along. Forgot how many Mother Goose little rhymes that I actually knew. And the story was that Mother Goose was missing, and as we couldn't find her, all the other little nursery characters like Humpty Dumpty and
everybody was losing
the
their
old lady that lived
ability
in
to
the
rhyme.
shoe, they couldn't remember the end of their rhyme. So Mary quite contrary had to help them with the audience help do the first part of their nursery rhyme, and the audience, which was basically all the kids,
Yeah. And adults.
could yell it out and help them finish the rhyme, and it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
There's always new puppets every time we go. We have been to the Jim Henson puppet exhibit many times, probably 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times now. Yeah, I love it.
See some different things every
Yeah.
single time. My favorite, I love all the labyrinth pieces, which haven't really changed out that much, but that's really cool for me to see because I loved labyrinth growing up. And as far as new stuff, Tom Servo and Crow from Mystery Science Theater were there, and that was new for me. Alex had seen that before.
Yeah, I saw them when they debuted.
That was new for me.
But I love getting to see Tom Servo and Crow. I always like seeing Madam from Wayland Flowers and Madam.
They had a life-size, well, bigger than life-size, Carol Channing.
Yeah, and Mae West.
And Mae West, which were kind of in the same look as Madam.
Yeah, a little bit.
Madam's probably about 2 feet, and these were like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, because they were human puppets.
The kind of wacky look on their face.
Yeah,
was
caricatures.
Caricature type of thing. That was neat.
I like seeing Phenomena.
Phenomena was cool. Oh, and you know what was new for me was Pigs in Space.
Oh, okay.
Because on the Muppet Show in the 80s, they had a sketch called Pigs in Space. It was on quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a regular skit for them. Not to be confused with Monkeys in Space, which is entirely different.
Not to be confused with that, which is from our comedy improv show from the spring. But you knew Pigs in Space was coming on because they would scream,
Pigs in Space!
And so, I got a picture of those 2 characters with the little plaque that said Pigs in Space.
So, again, like I always say, anything can be an adventure with the right people.
That's right.
So, find your people. We're going to take off, but remember to like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care, everybody.